Hello everyone, so today we're going to keep going with our math contest series, and today our problems is with coordinate system problems. So the difficulty level for these problems are for grade 7 and grade 8, and let's get started with the problem. So coordinate systems. So here's the question. It says points P 1555, Q 2655, and R 2635 are three vertices of the rectangle PQRS. The area of this rectangle is, and this is how the rectangle looks like. So this is how the rectangle looks like here. So we need to find out the area for this problem. So first, now let's see our possible outcomes, our answers. So we have 360, we have 800, we have 220, we have 580, and we have 330. So let's get started with solving this problem. So we're first just going to draw our rectangle. So here are our questions asking for the area. And we know that area is always equal to length times width. So we need to find out the value of the length, which is this amount. And we also need to find out the width, which is this amount. And we're just going to represent this as x and this as y. It's easier for us to understand this way. So we're going to leave it like this. And if I just go back a little bit. So let's just write our coordinates that we have. So we had, this one was P, and we had 1555, and this one. Then we had Q 2655 on this one. We had R 26 and 35, and we had just S here. So this is how our rectangle looks like, and we need to find out for the width, which is here is x and here is y. So what we're first going to do is that this is pretty simple, so we're first going to find out for y. So the value for y, we know that this, so all of this second boxes, we know that it's always, the coordinates are always written as x comma y. So we know that the first box in these, the first number is always going to be x, and the second one's always going to be y. So same thing with this one, this one, this one, and this one. The first one's always x, second one's always y. So we know that if this one is 55 for Q, if you look in Q, we have 55 here, and we have, if we look at R, we have 35. And we can do subtraction for this because we can see that if this point here is 55 and this point here is 35, if we subtract those, then we should get the value of what y is. And if we do 55 minus 35, we should get, we get 20. So we know that the value of y is equal to 20, so I'm just going to write that right here, y is equal to 20. And now we need to find out the value for x. And the same way of what we did for the y, we just do the same thing for the x. So for x, we already know that this value is, the q value here is 26. And then we can see that the p value is 15. And since 26 is the bigger number, we always put that first. So to find x, we need to do 26 minus 15. This should give us 11. So the value for x is equal to 11, and the value for y is equal to 20. So now to find the area is really simple. We already know that our formula is length times width. So we have 20 times 11. And if we do 20 times 11, then we should get 220. So the answer should be C here. After doing all the math, our answer should equal to C. And that's basically how we solve this coordinate problem. So that's basically it for this video, and thank you for watching from Try to Be Useful, and we'll see you guys in our next math problem video.